got it. There he goes. Well, if you can't tell by that footage, we're hunting Iowa.
Hey, we're in Iowa. First buck I've seen in Iowa this year. Pretty cool. Just got here with Ted tonight for the first time, and we're gonna be hunting Iowa for the next, till we get them, I guess.
As long as it takes.
Whatever it takes. We had a pretty good hunt last year.
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's kind of been on my mind. I'm hoping to see something like that again. Kind of like we just saw there.
Well, the days are coming up here.
What is it, November 3rd? So, I mean, it's got to be going on. Soon to be going on.
Seems to be.
It's just going to be Ted and myself for the next couple days, but then I think eventually Mitch and Jake are going to come hunt with us. So we don't really have a plan right now. Kind of devising one right now, hoping to just see one like that and get out and hunt him.
Yeah. Starting to hear about some bucks dropping. Buddy Peyton shot one this morning, and my dad found one, a really big buck that another guy had shot. So they're dropping like flies around here.
How did you even see that thing?
Yeah, I was like,
Ted goes, big buck right here.
No, I thought it was a dang cow. Well, tomorrow we got to go get a freezer and process some elk meat.
Yeah.
So that'll put us behind a little bit, but should be out there about the right time.
I mean, that looks like a
Good horse.
cartoon deer. Beef cow. Can you see his rack?
Yeah, I can see it pretty good in there. It's pretty nice.
Oh, is it pretty good?
Pretty good rack.
He's gonna go run his buddy off there. You get out of here, boy.
The one on the right's freaking nice too.
Let me say,
Yeah, really pretty nice.
he looks like he's not much smaller. How about you boys get after it?
Fight, fight, fight.
That's the thing, these young guys, they don't like to fight anymore.
There he is. Morning.
Top of the morning. Today we might go hunting for more than 45 minutes.
We got a full day on our hands. Show them what we did in there.
This is why we only got out for a little bit yesterday. Look at that though.
Woo, hoo, hoo. Gonna be eating good.
Ted's elk barely fits in there.
Pretty windy out there today.
Yeah, we can be doing all this.
Get our sneak on. See if we can't run up on one like that. Or like that. Or like that. Or that one. Or that one. Or that one.
You're kidding me.
I mean, that's bizarre.
That ain't good.
Truck 1 and truck 2.
Unbelievable. Guess we should have got up at 3.
What are we gonna do now?
A little spiky.
Ooh, he's out getting after it. He's out partying, having a good time.
We'll go right there. Spike's a good sign.
Any good scent?
No. You can tell because there's leaves in it.
Yeah. Ain't been hitting it regular.
Ted and I pretty much just walked right through a nice bedding area on top of this knoll. The wind is... We're just trying to play the wind right in our face this morning. Work a ridge that we've just known there's been deer on in the past in this area. So, no crazy plan. But I'm just gonna keep sliding up here a couple 100 yards probably. Find a nice spot to set up. Probably hit these a few times, see what we can get into. That's the first sign we've seen, so that's good. There's bucks here. It's dried out, but that's really recent. Might be a good spot.
Starting to get a little more bucky.
I like the smell of it now.
Yeah, it's a buck.
buck's chasing.
Big one or?
No, he's probably playing decent.
I never saw him. But hey, deer.
Yeah, we got a deer spot.
That's been our scouting. That's our first scouting deal here.
Well, that's our second close call.
Second deer we've seen running with a bow on it. Pretty neat. Should we sit over this?
Another one. There's 3 of them walking.
More deer. Right up there where we were trying to get to.
Yeah, a lot of sign building up to right here.
I mean, this is the biggest scrape we just found. It's easily the freshest, no leaves in it, whatever that means. Not a lot right now, but there's bucks in here most recently. Does in here. So it's going to probably get up kind of where those deer was our plan, to get right up here and sit down for a while.
Seen some deer this morning. Good little walkabout. And saw one little buck chasing on some private. We're gonna keep moving around, trying to see one either driving or walking. I think you pretty much gotta commit to either doing that and just constantly moving until you find one, or having a spot you like and probably sitting there a long time. How I see it, and being the fact that I haven't really scouted at all, and Ted's been gone for 2 weeks now. Probably gonna go with just keep popping in and out of places and seeing what we can do. There's way too much pressure though.
A lot of non-res.
Not near enough ground to hunt.
We'll find one.
We'll find one. Find one that wants to party.
It's a spike.
He's got one leg. Or, I mean, three legs. 3-legged spike and a dead doe.
Huh. Yeah, he's not even injured. He just has 3 legs, huh?
Yeah.
Is it a doe laying there?
Yeah.
He's checking her out. She must smell good.
Never seen 3-legged deer.
Oh my God, either. I thought maybe he was injured, but
I mean, it almost looks like he was like born with 3.
You've been doing all right.
I kind of like this little setup here in this willows. I mean, I don't love the way we came in and probably demolished a bunch of deer, but the hunt don't start till 5 o'clock anyway. Ted and I had a couple other spots that we were gonna go to before this tonight, and there was guys in both of those lots, so we wound up here. Option 3, the wind isn't great for coming in from where we came in, so we kind of had to walk this river bottom out, which was pretty loud with all this dead willows everywhere. But we spooked 2 does on the way in, is what it is. Ted and I hunted last year and saw a bunch of does, and then again this year, him and Cole saw a bunch of does in here. Maybe some small bucks too. Just going to a spot where we know there's a lot of deer and setting up with the decoy. The decoy's out to my left. Hopefully the wind's perfect for a deer coming right across our face into the decoy. But he'll probably come from behind us. So there's virtually no wind action right now. There's a ton of tracks on our walk-in. I mean, lots of tracks. And it's been like 60 degrees all day. So I gotta think if these deer are running around at all, rutting, they're gonna need a drink at some point. Hopefully it's right here in front of us.
I can definitely see one coming down this edge right there.
That's coming up.
Or from behind us. Or from these willows.
Buck.
Good one.
I don't think so. I think it's deer.
Where at? Oh, I see him. Oh yeah, he's a good one. I don't know if you want to shoot him or not, but... What?
That second doe's close by here to our left. You're walking in the woods.
He's looking back to the left. Our left.
Yeah, there's something up here. Here in the woods. I think it's that other doe. Wasn't there two does?
I only saw the one.
Pretty sure one doe ran ahead of us.
Not a bad start there, huh?
Did you say in the car you wanted to see some rutting activity? There you go. We look like geniuses now. Buck came and drank by the water chasing a doe.
Right where we thought they'd be.
Pretty sure there's two does with him, and I think I can hear the second doe up in the woods here. Maybe getting ran. You hear that?
Something crashed around up there.
Yeah.
Could be our boy. Big buck up there.
Could also just be a squirrel going nuts. Sounds like running though.
I bet it's deer running. Is it fighting?
Sounds like loves screaming. Another deer on the edge. Doe.
Yeah. Oh, another one. Walking up here. Yeah, they're both looking up there where you're talking about. Oh, yeah, nice buck. Might be a shooter. I'd say it probably is.
I ground at him.
Yeah. Definitely a shooter. I heard you. looking at the decoy.
That's a buck blowing. One nose still up, 2 noses up.
He really didn't like that.
There was some milkweed up.
What's your excuse now?
I don't got no excuse. Must have saw me.
He got pretty good cover in front of you, I wouldn't think.
Thought he was pretty locked on the decoy. I think he just didn't like it.
Well, he was right at the angle when he first looked where it was 2D. So that might be why.
Still 3 does over there. Oh, bigger buck on the edge.
Big buck.
Yeah.
Can I move over?
Huge buck, yeah. Right down where the last buck was.
By the water.
Yeah. That's a good one.
This one might work. That's 3 bucks in like 40 minutes.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
He might come over here if he sees this decoy.
Yeah, that'd be about perfect if he come in.
He'd be locked on it the whole way.
He's looking up at them does, ain't he?
He's what?
Looking up at them does, ain't he?
Yeah.
Come on in, the water's nice.
Sniffing that rub. Our wind's gotta be just off him, I would think.
Yeah, look, that's what it looked like. Sounds like walking in the water. Yeah, another deer from the right. Another buck
Another buck.
from the right. Yeah, maybe even a bigger buck.
Oh my gosh, that's a frickin' tank. That's a frickin' tank,
brushing my way right now. He's coming right by that other one.
Oh yeah, he's coming right to us.
They ain't looking over here at all, right? They ain't looking at all. They're not looking over here at all, right? If I just slow it.
No, you're good. Both of them are looking at each other. That's a friggin' magnum.
Those are kind of looking this way. He's gonna get around them does.
We're in the ball game, boy.
He's in the perfect position. Just run those does this way. He's right by the other one. Oh yeah, herd bull.
What's he doing?
Just walking right where the other one.
Oh, he's right there. Yep. Jeepers, Grimey.
Yeah, it's a nice one. They're kind of sizing each other up. The does are still like. The does are kind of getting up in the woods now. He's going.
Walking straight away from us now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get around those does.
4 different bucks in here.
Pretty neat. I see the buck, yeah. He's right behind the log if you look at the dead log. One doe's back in the woods. Second doe's going into the woods. Did you try calling to him at all?
Come on.
I'm gonna see how it hurts. I don't really. He's either gonna come down here or he's not.
Try it. Come on. Who knows where they'll be tomorrow, you know?
Right. Do you see him?
He's right by that log still. Last I saw, I guess. I don't see him right now.
Oh, I see him. Yeah, he's to the left of the log a little bit. I'm gonna call to him. Just tell me if he hears her.
Okay, I'll get it, Walker. Hold on there. He's kind of walking this way right now.
You might see the dang decoy.
Try it right now. He's standing still. Now he's coming this way. Okay, now try it. I heard you. He heard you. He heard that. Looking right at us. Just looking this way still.
Just grunted.
Walking this way.
I think he might have just grunted.
Walking. Coming along the edge of the woods there. Might go up where them does did.
Yep.
Might just be ready to grunt at him once if he goes in the woods. I'd grunt at him right there. He's sweating in the woods now. I thought he might come over there.
Big old son.
Frickin' dang. He heard you. He frickin' snapped his head when you grunted that first time. Then his head was snapping all around looking for a deer.
At first when I thought he was far enough past the decoy that it wouldn't be too deep, but now that I look at that angle, you could definitely tell it was just should have let him get another 50 yards or so pretty good hunt. We weren't really expecting to see anything like that tonight, but we ended up seeing 4 bucks and I don't know, a good handful of does. But that's why we were in there, was because of the does. We're gonna definitely get back in here in the morning. The wind should be perfect. Should be blowing right in our face to come right in that same spot. Heck of a hunt.
Awesome hunt.
First kind of full day that we've got to hunt so far. And saw a lot of deer. Had a pretty good day. There's quite a few people around. Ran into a lot of parking lots with trucks at them. And we had to come in here and walk quite a ways. But that's usually where the deer are when you gotta walk a ways. So
Yeah.
good hunt. Get home, get some, Ted's hopefully gonna cook up some of that elk.
Mom just texted, said she made some tacos.
Ooh. I knew she was gonna text. I'd rather eat your mom's tacos than whatever you were gonna cook. I'm just kidding. But yeah, see you in the morning.
I got my bow, I got my release, I got a rangefinder.
Ted and I are going back into the spot this morning where we saw those 4 bucks last night. Our plan is to get up in the timber where we saw all those deer going up in, and we could hear them there last night running around in there. I mean, we got probably a 3/4 mile walk in there. We're just gonna slide right up in there and see what happens. The wind's perfect for what we're planning to do, and we're just gonna kind of sit close to that spot. The wind's supposed to maybe pick up later this morning, then we might slide up and down that ridge a little bit. But that's the plan for now, to just slide in there and see what we see here at first light.
Oh, yeah. Did it?
They're all good ones to me. But he looked like he's pretty heavy.
They went this way, right?
Yeah, they went back into that.
They go into the woods already.
I think so. They're in that red brush out there. They might have, I don't know, they're moving pretty good.
Yeah, they're flying.
We pushed her out here first. That was nice. Oh, congratulations. Been in here for about an hour, and we kicked up some deer on the walk in. We've seen 1 buck chasing out here, probably about 500 yards from us. But we're not even to our spot that we want to get to yet, where we were last night. We got another, there's a deer one, right where we were last night. That's kind of what we were waiting to see.
They're getting right back into our hole.
Right where that doe walked is where we want to get to, and we just kind of been slowly getting up there, waiting for this wind to pick up, and seems like it's blowing pretty good in the timber back here behind us. We're just gonna keep walking this edge. It's pretty thick in this woods, but I think where there's deer are up there, I think it might be a little more open up there. When we get up to that next point, we'll be able to see a lot further and more where we think the deer are.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you tell it was?
Doe.
little buck. Just a matter of time.
Right here where we can see both ways and then settle down like we did again.
That's another little buck. Yeah, running that water. I think maybe we ought to get down there. Ooh, talented. Maybe it's one of them ones from last night.
We're gonna go down there, but first I'm gonna have this green pie. They're running like rats in here.
Oh, they're all over.
Now see 3 or 4 deer down there on the turn of the river. We're gonna slide up closer to that. We should probably get somewhere where we can shoot that point where they keep running around. Just make the move quick and aggressive and get settled.
I just think these willows, they ain't getting messed around with, so they're probably gonna wanna keep coming back around these. Somewhere on that line, maybe. I feel like you could either get up in the woods.
I just go up there and grunt a little bit behind this decoy. It's about noon now. We just walked back towards where we were set up last night. It's probably 300 or 400 yards from where we worked up to this morning. Wind's supposed to be highest here in the middle of the day. It's pretty thick in here, so we're gonna need some pretty good wind. Definitely could see deer chasing around in here. Something to do here middle of the day, and might as well take advantage of this wind while we got it. We're just gonna slowly work our way back down there.
There you go. That was easy.
Stuff like that just makes you wonder sometimes.
Deadfall's pretty sweet setup right here.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
He was looking at something up there.
Yeah.
He looked a couple times up there. I don't know what it was. Looking back.
She's still there.
Right down in that bottom, just standing there.
Kind of sat down here because this is where we heard the deer and saw the deer coming in and out of the woods last night. We rattled in a small buck and we've seen 3 does now. We got a great setup here and a bunch of deadfall, and it's pretty thick over over there. We'll probably just sit our happy butts down right here. And I don't think with that many does that we keep seeing in this spot, I don't think you can just leave that alone. I think we probably gotta stay right here. Got about 3 hours or so. Just keep sitting her out, rattle when we get bored. That's gonna do it for tonight. We saw 6 does this evening, and saw a lot of deer in here today, but never ended up seeing that big buck that we saw last night. I think Jake and Mitch are here now, and maybe Cole too.
Yeah, Cole's coming as well.
Ted and I are probably gonna split up now and divide and conquer a little bit, see where we go from there. Saw a lot of deer today. It wasn't a bad day at all. Just didn't have any big bucks.
Not bad. November 7th tomorrow. Some people say it's the best day of the year.
November 7th is Ted's favorite holiday, so just keep that in mind, I guess.